Labels. Shedding the version of yourself that you don't want to be. There's something subtle that happens early in life. Long before we fully understand who we are, we begin to be told who we are. Maybe it sounded small at first. Fussy, picky, messy. Words said casually, repeated over time. Not always meant to harm, but heard again and again. And as those words repeat, something begins to take shape, not just in how others see you, but in how you begin to see yourself. As you grow, the labels often grow with you. Lazy, impatient, slow. Sometimes spoken by others. Sometimes adopted quietly within. And over time, these labels can become less like opinions and more like identity. You stop questioning them. You start living them. Years pass, and new labels may be added. Grumpy, irrational, insensitive, stacked on top of the old ones. Reinforced by moments, but never fully examined. But here's something important to understand. A label is not who you are. It is a description, often incomplete, often outdated, sometimes entirely inaccurate. And yet, once a label is accepted, the mind begins to organize around it. You may act in ways that confirm it, not because it's true, but because it's familiar. But awareness changes something, and when you begin to notice the label, you create space between who you are and what you've been called. And in that space, there is choice. You can ask, is this actually true? Or is this something I learned to believe? Because what was once called lazy may have been exhaustion. What was called impatient may have been unmet needs. What was called too sensitive may have been awareness without support. You are not required to carry a version of yourself that was built from someone else's perspective. You can choose new language, more accurate language, more compassionate language, more true language. This doesn't require a dramatic change. It begins simply noticing the label, questioning it, and choosing in small moments to respond differently than it expects. Each time you do that, you weaken the old pattern and strengthen something new. You are not fixed. You are not limited to the names you were given. So if there's a label you've been carrying that no longer feels true, you are allowed to set it down. Pause, breathe, and choose.